What's up, weirdo? Shadetree Surgeon here at Brapstar Garage. We got my man, Hook Boy, Troy back there, coming down from New York, sans bike, but we got my man hooked up.
_2.
Back here.
_2.
Oh, Hook Boy _2. Damn, you weren't on that? You weren't on that early stuff? They got your Hook Boy name? All right. Shelby Daytona from the Ride Factory, of course, here. Luckily, doesn't have any motorcycles to fix today because he's wearing what looks like a new shirt. Rare for him. We're about to ride out. We're about to go have some fun. It's beautiful in Florida. New York's completely shut down. So Troy's down here to enjoy some motorcycles and some nice weather.
Yeah, fuck Corona. Still gonna wear a mask though.
Oh no, we wear masks.
Still wear masks.
Yeah, no, we wear masks too. We wear masks too, even though you don't have to in the state of Florida. Anyway, before we ride out, there's one thing that always has to be done. Before we roll out, I am riding Road King Kong today, but come on, dude. You think Troy's not down from New York? You think he ain't gonna experience the power of the 131 cubic inch Stage 4 Harley Davidson, the Road King?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Troy, you ever ride a sport bike?
No.
No, just your Dyna, right?
And you had a Vulcan too.
Yeah.
That's right. All you Kawasaki guys. When I met Troy, he was riding a Kawasaki Vulcan. Anyway, he actually left his helmet up in New York because he flew down here. Luckily, Colonel Clink over here, we got him covered.
I know nothing.
You hell yeah, left it in the sun, man. You're a Florida boy.
Dude.
Freaking burn them buns.
My ass is charred enough, dude. Talk to Rebs out.
That's what I like, dude.
Ray, I love it when somebody gets on a bike and just freaking immediately freaking cracks it wide open. It's a bike. They're meant to be ridden. And especially when you're on somebody else's bike. And when you're on somebody else's bike that has somebody else's bike. I wonder if you guys will be able to hear that. Troy, my man.
Holy shit.
So I shouldn't be surprised by this, but Troy went ahead and rode Road King Kong around the block a few times, and all of a sudden it went from I'm gonna ride this around the block a few times and Josh is gonna take this out while I take out Flips Bonneville to Troy's like, can I ride that bike for the rest of the day? There's only one thing to do, and that's bust out the Triumph Rocket 3. All right, everyone's on different bikes today. Well, I've been taking the Rocket 3 out a lot more lately. I freaking love this bike. Everyone says, what happened to it? Why don't you ride it anymore? Like I don't like it or something. That's ridiculous. Shelby's gonna be on the Butt Rock Mobile. I love this motorcycle. It looks like a band that used to open up for Papa Roach in the early 2000s. You ever hear of a little band called Papa Roach? Yeah, I used to be a roadie for him. This is the motorcycle I ride now. Of course, we got my man Troy on Road King Kong. I freaking love it, dude. How can you resist? You're gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna ride Flips Bonneville, and you freaking take this thing out for a rip, and you go, maybe this one. Headed out now, Flip rounding up the pack on another Triumph. 2 Triumphs, 2 Harleys, headed out to Coppertail Brewery right now. Now, we've been to Coppertail a bunch on the channel before, you guys. I know I love those guys. Good friends of mine. Good people, they make great beer. Well, they recently just changed up their entire menu. So they went from having a pretty normal menu, regular kind of pub fare, to having a menu that's almost completely barbecue. Almost everything they do is smoked meats now. It's basically Coppertail Brewing with a barbecue place in there. And I love me some barbecue. And we just happen to have a real live black man from Alabama. So we're gonna head up to Coppertail Brewery right now with Troy and see if Coppertail's new barbecue passed the Bama test. Okay, 1 second reviews on everything. Flip got the cider. 1 word review. How is it?
Refreshing.
Okay, Troy, what'd you get?
I got a lager. It's called Dunk. It's a slam dunk.
Shelby, 1 second review. What'd you get?
I forgot what the hell I got. Sit. Dope as shit.
And finally, the day swim. Cousin of the day, man. It's night swim, but with vanilla in it.
You go. Oh.
Delicious. Food's up, pulled pork, of course. But the reason we're here really is so Troy can give us the Alabama review, man. They got smoked food. They say they got barbecue.
There's some steam coming off here. This is good.
Don't hold back on them, man.
The meat is great, and the skin is crispy. Right here is 100% crispy boy. Fruit. The wings are great, but don't you ever give me ranch in my damn wings. Blue cheese only. Ranch?
Oh
Kick
man.
rocks.
Ooh. Everyone else agrees. I will tell you, I'm a Philistine. I don't care at all. I'm ranch all the way. Yeah, I know you guys didn't know that about me. Oh, he's gone. All right, nerds. I gotta head back to the shop and polish my parts. It is a good joke and also the truth. These guys are gonna head to the river's edge. You wanna see the end of that video? It's gonna be on Flip's channel. But myself, me and my Triumph are going home. Oh, every time I start to think the Road King is fast, and it's fast, boy. Jump on this Rocket 3 and I realize what fast actually feels like. Speaking of Harley Davidsons, I gotta go back to the shop because getting a few parts prepped for Shay Lisi's Harley. I got a nice pair of handlebars that are anodized Boy Racer red. We're gonna make them polished, and I got some risers for that have a nice machine finish on them, but I wanna polish them too. I think that the direction we're kind of going with Shay Lisi's Sportster, Willem Dafoe's The Green Goblin, is a performance Sportster, but with a lot of chrome and polished parts on it, which it's been done before because pretty much everything has been done before. You don't see it as often, and I think that's a really cool look. This is a fast, kind of sporty looking performance Sportster, but it's not just your typical everything's blacked out tough guy Sportster. It's just gonna have a lot of chrome and polished parts on it, which I like. And by the way, the shit apple doesn't fall far from the shit tree. Shay Lisi likes it too.
Dude, AJ just comes up here with some freaking fried chicken. I'm like busting at the seams right now. It smells so good.
Up here at the shop, we got my man AJ Diplomats, who is the newest tech at Ride Factory. Great dude, Alex over here. We've been hanging out with him a lot. Currently in the market for a bike. Contrary to popular belief, some people who work on bikes for a living don't have one yet either. But if you got something for him, I think we're having it soon. Anyway, I'm about to polish some bars that were actually given to me by Dyna Bro Special. They used to be Racer Boy Red. They were on his bike. We're about to fix that.
Don't forget they're pink now.
These are the bars in question. This Racer Boy Red has got to go, and like AJ said, it's sun faded to pink, but it is still aluminum, and stands to reason that we can take this pink used to be Racer Boy Red aluminum and make it shiny. Only one way to find out, boys. Another day, another illegal U-turn. Oh man, dude, I will tell you, I actually really enjoy polishing metal. Polishing aluminum can be very, very satisfying. As like I always say, I wish I could just polish my brain as smooth as I can polish that aluminum and just rub out all the imperfections in my life. I also forgot how much it takes out of you. It is actually pretty exhausting. So I called it an early night last night. It's the next day, and I'm heading up to meet with Shay Lisi and Marley Tail 666 to grab some breakfast. Yeah, those aluminum bars definitely aren't perfect. They probably look a lot better on camera than they actually do in real life, but I don't know, man. I love chrome. I love shiny things. I posted a picture on Instagram. People were just kind of going, why? Why would you spend the time to do this? And I don't know, man. I guess I'm just a magpie. I like shiny things. Don't get me wrong. I love chrome. I'm not gonna hit you, bud. But when you can make it shiny yourself, when you can take aluminum and work that shine into it with your own two hands,
let me tell you, every time you look at it, it'll mean a little more to you. All right, picking up Shay Lisi. Well, not picking her up. She's riding her own bike, and Marley's coming along too. And Marley goes, "Whose bike am I riding up there?" And all of a sudden she goes, "Wait, Josh, what bike did you bring?" Old girl's getting picky over here. So she's riding on Shay's bike because it has a sissy bar. The last time I filled your bike up with gas, I forgot to take it off reserve. So don't forget to do that when we get to the restaurant because you're gonna let it run out of gas again. Wow, somebody give her a medal. That's not even hard. All right, we let Marley, Old Tail 666, pick the restaurant today, and she picked a place called Maple Street Biscuit Company. Now, let me tell you guys, Maple Street Biscuit Company doesn't sound like the kind of place that a bunch of hard-ass bikers would hang out, but it does have biscuits in the name. So I go to that place, they ain't got biscuits and sausage gravy on the menu, I'm gonna spit. Well, as per usual, I got lost, literally going 3 miles away. I got this. Do we have to turn in here? No. Aha, found it. Only 2 unnecessary U-turns. That's not bad for me.
So I get all the way here, make 2 wrong turns here at freaking White People Heaven, the Maple Street Biscuit Company, and I actually forgot my mask. Luckily, Shay says she has one for me. Yeah. This all looks really good. You said it's a goat cheese medallion fried chicken.
And pepper jelly. I got whatever the server recommended to me because I did the Josh style and I didn't look at the menu and I talked the whole time, so I made a quick decision.
Wait a second.
Wait a second.
Yeah, that does sound really familiar. I, of course, got biscuits and gravy because the place has biscuit in the name. Shay says delicious. Let's see what Marley thinks with their spicy pepper jelly goat medallion biscuit. Like, what is this place? Where are we?
I'm so bougie right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little skeptical.
Those eyes.
Excellent.
Against all odds, Maple Street Biscuit Company was actually awesome. Marley, we'll let you pick more often. I like your red jumpsuit, Eddie Murphy. Go, you bad. Dude, I'll tell you, I really wanted to talk crap about that place because it seems so homogenized, like Maple Street Biscuit Company, and all of a sudden you're gonna say you got the good stuff, you got the sausage gravy and biscuits. But at the end of the day, for all my crap talking, and Shay Lisi just took over leading because I get us lost all the time. For all my crap talking, the food was so good. Oh my God, I really enjoyed it. Feels good, baby. Live to ride to brunch like real bikers.
All right, back in the shop, time to make things shiny once again. So you guys saw me polish the bars. That was yesterday. Today, hopefully this is gonna be a little bit easier. This is also for Shay Lisi Sportster, and these are the 6-inch modular pullback risers from TC Brothers. Now, the thing with these is they're already a machined aluminum finish, so I'm hoping since it's been previously machined, it shouldn't be very hard to take this up to a mirror finish, unlike a lot of the other stuff I've worked on. When it comes to polishing metal, I've never really had an easy time with it, so hopefully this is my big break. And kind of a cool thing, I texted Tim from TC Brothers. I know, a little bit of a flex there. Yes, I have Tim's phone number, but I still do pay for these parts. I texted Tim and I asked him if anybody else had brought these up to a full polish, and he said not that he knows of, so we might be the first. Let's get into it. As I said, it already has a pretty shiny finish on it, but it does have these kind of these tooling marks from whatever CNC or whatever machine they actually cut this down to size with, so it looks pretty good. I just think we can make it look a lot better. Since this is the bottom part and you're gonna see it the least, I'm gonna start with this one and see what I can make it look like. It also looks like it's actually got the least amount of tooling marks on it for anything. Probably kind of hard to tell on camera, but it's starting to look a lot better. Let's move up to 1500. And just for shits and giggles, let's go ahead and do it with 2000, just because I have it. It's funny, you get up to this 2000 grit, it feels about as rough as an old pair of Levi's. All right, it's looking pretty dang good to me. So let's go ahead and move up to the polishing compound. Yeah, buddy. That's starting to look pretty dang good. Again, I'm not sure how much this is gonna show up in the video, but that is a mirror. There's still a little bit of scratches on it, but I'm still gonna hit it with some metal polish, some paste polish, and that should take care of those last few scratches. And this thing is truly, you guys are probably gonna be like, there's so little difference. It's just really not showing up on camera how much more mirror finish this is than this. And I think I like this. I'm gonna hit it with the paste, see how it looks, and I'm probably gonna end up doing this to every single part of the risers. That's the business right there. After the metal polish, and I'll probably even go ahead and put the metal polish on the drill too. That's really starting to look good. Look at that. That is all right. It's so shiny the camera's even having a hard time focusing on it. Again, you won't be able to really, I don't think you'll be able to really tell the difference that big on camera between this and these parts right here, but let me tell you, in person, the difference is absolutely striking. All right, the beat goes on. Yet a further day where I didn't get the polishing done. There's been a whole lot of distractions, not the least of which is Deedle's in the shop, Taylor here with his Weeaboo race car that you're not gonna be able to see out there. That'll be later. We get into Weeaboo race cars and dogs and other fun stuff, even though what I am doing is fun. I gotta actually finish polishing this stuff. Let's get back to it. So these are the last two pieces I have to finish, and I'll tell you, they look really good on camera. When you look at these things, they already look like they're polished. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. They're not. They can be better, and you're probably not going to see a difference on camera, but I promise it is going to be better. What's up? Taylor's rolling out in his Weeaboo machine. We'll do another video on this one day.
It's worth it to kill a coil pack for that.
I thought race car engines were supposed to have more chrome in them. Thanks for breaking your car for YouTube.
Yeah, man, anytime.
All right, guys, it is yet another day and finally the end of this video after the live stream. I've got all these parts polished up now. We just gotta get a few other things done on Shay's Sportster to get it ready for these actually to install, but I'm pretty proud of how they turned out. A lot of people ask why bother doing this. You know, you have to keep it up, you have to maintain it, you have to constantly clean it, or else it will start to oxidize again and it won't look as shiny at all. I don't know. It's one of those things that I just really enjoy because you can't fake polishing aluminum. There's no shortcut. There's no easy way to do it. There's no workaround. There's no secret. All it takes is hard work. That's what you have to do. You have to work hard and bust your fingers and sand this down, and that's how you make it shiny. And a lot of people will look at it and not even care. A lot of people might look at it and just think that, not even look at it twice and just think it's chrome plated or something like that. But the guys who know will know. And like I said, there's no way to fake that. There's only one way to get that, and that's to freaking do what I did. Actually, maybe there's a way to fake it. I don't know. Maybe there's some process out there where you can put it in a machine and just get that same finish. If there is, I don't know about it. Anyway, before we get out of here, I wanted to show you guys a cool book. It's from a guy called Cycle Monster on Instagram, and I actually have the first version of this book as well. This is part 2. This is the guy who, well, he came up with it. I kind of stole Barf Party from him for my name for my FXR currently sitting back there in the corner. Cycle Monster not only has a lot of art stuff, but does these how-to books that are just so freaking cool. Okay, he signed this one for me. He's not paying me to make this video or anything like that, but let me tell you, this is a book of DIY chopper stuff. It's all illustrated, it's all full of his art, and you guys know I'm a huge lover of art. You have here like figuring out what amperage to use, how much power do I have. You have a wiring diagram, and it's all done in his awesome art. And even though you're looking at this and going like, well, this is like kind of stylized, it's actually really easy to understand. The way he puts his how-tos together, the way he does his DIYs are just like, it makes it just really easy to understand. And fun too. And he does it in such a way that this is the kind of thing, this is the kind of stuff that anybody could do. This is the kind of thing that anybody could follow. And even if you don't need all this DIY knowledge in here, it's just an awesome book regardless, full of awesome art, and I freaking love it. And believe it or not, I actually have used some stuff out of here, and maybe I'll make a video later on doing some Cycle Monster DIY stuff, because there's actually a lot of useful information in this stuff, especially if you're building, doing chopper stuff in your garage. Check him out. I have a link to his website down below. Once again, he's not paying me to say this. This is just a really cool book that I actually do use. And Cycle Monster is pretty good too. And he's the one who came up with the name Barf Party, so he automatically wins. Anyway, guys, that's gonna about do it for this video. Till next time, keep it weird.